What's up, my peoples? Where is it? On the left. Here. How are you doing? It's still big, big racket. So I take the blue. Doesn't matter. So I have been working today since 5 in the evening, 5, 6 in the evening, um, on the. I was watching the review with Swiss. I was selecting the balls which I thought are good for to put in the ball machine to get used to the new physics. Because we show there a few of each balls. The only ones I couldn't get are the short because Solid Slime has it now. Before every ball was there. Now he has filtered out um, just the points. Before every ball was there, also the in between. Now just the points. So the short was not there because it was not a point. We did like a serve like this, it was gone, and then we just continued to play. So it didn't register, which is pity because the short was nice to have also there, but whatever. So I took the logs then, went to Solid Slime's site, downloaded them all as ball machine drills, went through all the shots, watched the video, renamed every single shot while I was uh, exchanging memes with the crazy ping ball lovers, which was pretty annoying, I have to say. Like again, the answer again, they're lying now. Great, they're twisting things, they're accusing me things which I never said. They put things in my mouth, like very low life. I wouldn't say low level things. No, when you don't have anything to say, you attack the character of the other or say stuff which is not true. But I was anyway busy with a ball machine, so I continued there, and it was very annoying. But now I feel like it was like a cleansing thing. Maybe all those years having knowing that's unfair, and just as back then with Max Spin, where I knew I was right. But people accuse me of being a sore loser. You cannot lose, and it's the max pain, and just trying to find an excuse and blah 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 blah. And in the end, I was right, of course. So maybe this was like a cleansing. And again, it doesn't matter anymore because now with the new physics, the balls are more close to real life. They're more real, and a killer is a killer because in real life they're not coming back, and we are talking about first division players. We are talking about national team players. Manolis Manolis team now was first and second division, and they have Karakasevic in their team, and Vlodinos 7 times, 17 times, I think, Greek champ, and he was also, I think, silver medalist in the Veterans World Championship, and now they with Yanis they took, I think, third place. I think now last year, and so next year they will play first division for its top, and he's not touching. I was searching some while we were testing with Sulik. I was searching for some. I went to my YouTube channel and searched for killers. So I got clips, forehand killer, backhand killer, to have a picture again because I got so much used to VR, and then they were not touching it. They were like, you cannot. It's physically impossible. It has nothing to do with the level of table tennis. So then, when we tested with NetPing and IFA, they were not touching them, and I was not touching theirs, but I was not touching anyway. Also before, and Swiss also knew. Said, okay, I cannot go back now. Although it was funny, he said, yeah, funny for you, not for me, because it's like real life. You don't want to go back. Before he just with a little bit and immediately back, and now it's over. So it doesn't matter anymore with ping ball because it's now so close to real life that even with the small and also I couldn't the only balls I really could tell were certain balls, like certain extreme balls where I know like okay here you have to go like this and you didn't go like this, you went like this back and here okay, it's impossible, it's impossible for sure. Like in the other shots, normal shots, I could not see because there's enough time anyway. So even if there's a advantage, you cannot see it. But it will all show now because if you get an advantage and play because you're playing in the slower speed, now that the rhythm is higher, if this was all real, if this is if this is really you, you will play the same. Now, if this was not you, and this was because of ping pong, suddenly you will not be able to catch the ball, so you will be running like Bugs Bunny left and right. So we will see. I like it. I play even better than before. I love the fast rhythm. I'm there. I'm ready because this is how I play. This is I don't use anything, and this is how I play. whoever whoever we will see is like well, we will know. And even with the use of those things, the rhythm is just too close to reality now to have any real advantage. You might catch one here and there. Well, it's okay. It's no problem. But the majority is like real killers. With Natwing too. He was catching before, now he didn't catch one. And didn't even touch one. Or maybe touched, but some on mistake. So anyway, so this is gone and it doesn't matter and it's over. Uh, so let's concentrate now on the important thing, which is the new physics and how to get used to it. So the things which change are less Magnus, which means the balls they will curve less. This was a big problem before because when I was looping like this, if you didn't give a lot of spin, you could play like this, like just in front. It would work because Magnus wouldn't kick in and go down. But when you did like a good brush, like this ball would fall into the net. So then you had to go like really extreme up like this, for the ball to go like this. This was one thing. So which was bad. Now it changes. So generally, if you loop and brush well, you still can go up. You always can go up when you brush. But when you want to put pressure, you can go more in front now, which is a very good thing. So now you can go more like this and go in front, or with the backhand in front like this, like it is also in real life. So this you can also with flat shots. Flat shots, when we were warming up, I would go up like tennis, like this, like this. But in real life, I play like this, down. Especially when the other person loops, down, and backhand down, not in front. Before it was like this, like tennis, like badminton. Now you can go down, in front and down, like it is in real life. So you have to change a little bit the angle in all shots. Probably most would need to change also the throw because of this. Because now, if you play like this, and the ball would throw up, but because of the Magnus and the drag, it would have the right trajectory. Now, because of the change, it will go too high. But you have the right movement. So especially those who know table tennis from real life and they're still playing now. Don't my suggestion is don't try to put the ball on the table. If you know to play table tennis and you have now real life table tennis, because if it's long time gone, then it's and you played a lot of VR, then you can like your feeling can be infected, let's say. So the ones who play now in real life, don't try to put the ball on the table. Look at your movement and say, okay, today, yesterday or today I was practicing in real life, and I play like this, whatever it is. You play like this, and look where the ball will go. If it goes into the net, you up the throw. If it goes too high, you lower the throw. Very simple. Don't try to change your movement to make it go in. It's so real now that you just have to put in I play real life. Okay, which is usually in front and down, like this, or like this. So you play like this and look where the ball goes. And based on this, you will change. Then next day practice, look at your arm. How do you play in real life? Look at it, because many times we just play. We just play out of feeling, out of habit. We just play. We don't look, but you have to look now, at least till you find it's same. You look, okay. How do I go like this? All right. So then you go VR. Best is immediately after practice. That's what I did like last year when I want to find settings. Immediately when you come home from practice, when your feeling is still fresh, immediately put the headset up on for a few minutes, just to have quickly the feeling and see. Okay, how do I play? Like this. Goes into the net. Throw up again till it is right. Goes up. Lower throw. I think you can leave if you found before the bounce and the throw bounce and spin could say the same. Maybe for some you would need to also lower the bounce if you are not used to fast to play. Like if you want a little bit more controlled. I play a very fast racket and really I play the Mitsutani, which is one of the fastest blades, and the Lin Junju. Both are super ZLC blades. So I want fast blade. For me, it's okay. For me, max was anyway too slow, the max bounce. So now it feels good. But for those of you where max bounce or whatever you had felt just right, then you may need to lower it a little bit. Spin is same. It will not be. I think it will not. You will not need to change. It will not be affected. Maybe if you don't have max spin, maybe you will need to up it a little bit. Because if you play, let's say, with 70 spin, 75 or whatever, because there was higher Magnus, the ball would curve. So now it will not curve anymore, and maybe 75 is not enough. And you have to see how much does the ball curve. Is it enough, or does it go too straight? If you brush good and see how it goes, does it fall enough, or does it go too straight and I have trouble creating the trajectory when I loop? If you have trouble, up the spin so it has more revolutions and has more spin and it will dip more. Doesn't matter if the Magnus is lower. The Magnus works, makes the curve dipping in topspin and going upwards in chops. So maybe you need to up the the spin. I left both same. I played max. I left both same, and I didn't change the throw because I was trying three different settings. I have now left. One is 1.4, one is 1.7, which I played this period, but the 1.04 felt too slow, and I needed too much to go up, and I was testing, and I felt like it's too slow. I have to brush too much up. I will use the 1.07 where I can go more in front. But now with this, the 1.07 felt too much. I went to practice, and the Lin Junju, I got used to for in here with closed racket, with Sulik, closed racket. Then I went to practice real life Friday, and the Lin Junju dropped into the net. I had to go more upward. The Mitsutani was better, but still a little bit. So now I changed to 1.04, and I think it's better. But I will have to check next time I go to practice to be sure. So I will play now 1-0-4, and then if I go to practice those days, I will see how the angle is, where I loop. Has to be same as in real life. Do I go here? Do I go here? Do I go here? Whatever it is, the same needs to be in VR. So this is about the settings. So generally, since it's faster, it means the ball comes faster back, which happens also in real life all the time. This is why we had many of us were hitting edges, because you do a loop, the opponent blocks back, and the rhythm is more like tup boop tup boop tup boop tup boop. Before it was here, it's like it was tup boop tup boop. So if you have more time, you go more back. So to hit the ball, you always have to hit the ball here. So if I have more time, I can go like here, tap, tap, tap. When I have less time, the ball will be here earlier, which means I'm not here. I'm somewhere here, let's say. And then the ball continues, and I'm too late, and I hit the edge. So the movements have to be smaller for the rhythm to change. But this is something, it takes time and it takes practice. Because even when you put this in your mind, say, okay, I have to do it. The body, although you give the like the like the order, do it. It takes time, because we are used to we are play this what we are used to play. It's like unconsciously. So slowly, it has to shorter the movements. So for the best for this is counter loop, because it's the fastest. The counter loop we played with Swiss from close to the table. This is the best for this exercise, or far from the table. I have both here. This is the best because it's the fastest. Forget the killers. Killers, you don't practice catching killers. Those killers you're not supposed to catch. If it happens, okay. But you practice like the most difficult. If you practice the most difficult and you get used to it, then everything else feels easy. So let's try to find those where I have the foreign counter loop close to the table. Let's see, one shot. So this is a ball Swiss plate. The rate is 12, spin 94, it's not a lot. The rate 60. This is a little bit too slow, the rhythm. I think because it was one. He played just one. This is not the series we played. Okay, this is not the series. Forehand counter loop close to the tip. Forehand loop on serve. Okay. Forehand loop on serve. Let's forget this. Forehand counter loop. There you go. Forehand counter loop table. Forehand counter loop close to the 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 table. How many do we play? Forehand counter loop close to the table. Oh yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 different. Why is there a timeout? Maybe the last doesn't have the right time. Yes, the last is 2 seconds because it was the last shot. Let me see one previously, 1:35. Okay, let's take this. Okay, this is good. So better is to start with 1. There are 7. Let's see the rhythm. 39, 0:39. This is pretty fast rhythm. First one, the second one, 43. That's a little bit slower. This 2 seconds again. Let's put it 39. That's this one, 39. The next one, 42. So it's about same rhythm. Then 43. It's a little bit slower. This one, 35. And the last one, 2. That's too much. Let's go 37, 35, 2. Right. So there are 7 of them, and one before 8. And maybe there are some in between. So the goal is first just take one, the same, from the same placement to the same placement. It's the easiest. And then when you find it, you can add more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Because they're always a little bit different. A little bit higher trajectory, a little bit lower from this position, from that position. So then you can use to go a little bit like this. But to find the rhythm, take one of those. Then to find the rhythm. In the beginning, when I played with him, we both would hit edge because of the reason I just explained to you. So, but after 5 minutes or so, we found it. So this means we started from here, edge, edge, and we were saying to ourselves, shorter, 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 but it's just unconsciously. I think I read somewhere that the reaction time in table tennis is so little that it's below the human ability to react. So the process of the eyes seeing the ball, giving the signal back, thinking about what to do, and then reacting to the ball, this takes longer than high-level table tennis. I'm not saying about playing like this, but high-level table tennis. You cannot decide at that moment. There's no time. So that's why practice is important. You practice, and then you just react unconsciously. And that's why then it's more difficult. It's difficult to reprogram, because although you give the command, your body is still used to it. So slowly, till you find it, and then you have reprogrammed yourself. So just use one for a counter loop close to the table to forehand, and then just counter loop easy in front, small brush, and that's it. Just to find the rhythm. Little brush in front, close racket, and that's it. Like 40, I think mine is now 45 degrees. Feels good, feels right. Once you find this, you can go down the line. Then you can go the middle. Then you can go one here, one there, in the corners. Then you can go middle, one corner here, one corner there, middle, like middle and corner. See, I did now a little bit mistakes because it becomes more complicated. Then you can go like one faster and see how to play it. First was too much up, to go in front. That's how you find it. Let me prepare food for Anna. Sorry it took so long. I thought it was faster. I cooked. As some of you know, my wife Anna has multiple sclerosis, MS, and she's lying in bed all day. She can't move in a wheelchair, and I'm taking care of her. So when she ate tofu the other day, we thought it's very good for her eyes, but for some reason it she has problem eating it. We are searching for other solutions, and now I saw this Chinese soybeans edamame, something like this, and I cooked them before, and now I had to take off the covering, like from 500 Gs. That's why it took so long. But they're very yummy. So this is, I would like, for somebody who knows table tennis already, I would start with this, and I would not play straight movements. Anywhere I would not play straight movements. I'm not when I'm teaching kids, I immediately teach them loops, because if you can do this, you can do this, and this is what you're going to play anyway. So if you just learn this, then you get used to it, and you will play only loops, which is the goal anyway. So this is the goal. See, I didn't hit one edge, and as a proof of how real it is, when I tested Thursday, Friday I went to real life practice, and I didn't hit one edge. Didn't hit one edge means every now and then it can happen, but almost nothing. When before, all the time, every second through, all the time. So this was very good. So this is the first thing I would do. Then when you get used to it, you add another one. There's even more. For loop and serve, counter loop, but there's more. Let's see this, let's check them. 52, this a little bit slower. So let's put this, why not? 52, so one has, see, and now, this goes a little bit higher and slower. See, so this is good to change rhythm. It's a little bit slower, a little bit higher. Let's see the next one. Let's add them all to see how it goes. 47. I think they're all good. Let's add them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are those. 8. They're all the ones. 8. There were one before. There's one slow. The last one. No, 43. Why is there one slow? And there's one to the backhand. Good. Okay, let me change again, because there's one with a high rate. It was, I guess, a last shot, and I didn't change 117. This one? This out. Okay, this we delete. This we delete. That's why it had higher, but I didn't take it off. 43. 43. So you see it's about the same rhythm. 44, it's like, what was that? 35 to, which means 2 of those or 3 of those in a second. 45. 47. And this second, I think was, okay, 47. So we have those. Let's put, we have now 5, 6, 7. Okay, 35 is one. Control loop close to the table, there's another one, but this is 60, because it was just one. Let's go with also 41, this one. To have about the same rhythm. What is this now? Count to close the table. Okay, count to close the table. 43. Let's put them all. 39. I think they're all. Okay. Let's see. See, now it becomes more. Now I did it a little bit like all of them. So now you see it becomes more difficult because the placement changes. You have to also move a little bit. So this is the end goal for this exercise. Better is to add one. If you are not sure of yourself, start with one, add another one, add another one, play a little bit, add another one, play a little bit, all of them, add another one, till you have all of them. Then you can change placement. You can change rhythm, some slower, some faster. There's one on the back end, which I have named them anyway. One loop and surf. Oh, there's another one. Counter loop close to the table, which is this 41. See, counter loop close to the table. So we have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is 12 now. See, with a different rhythm, a little bit, not a lot. So what you then can do, I would start with the fastest, which is 0.35, which means 3 in a second, about. Find the small one, the most difficult one. Play so long till it starts a little bit boring. Say, oh, it's easy. Add another one. Practice. Add another one. Practice. Add another one. Add another one. And then you will see some are a little bit higher, some are a little bit faster and lower. Like this was low, this was a little bit slower. And then, or take, to make it a little bit easier, take one which is the slowest, a little bit higher, slower, and go fast on it. Let me see if we can find one. This is the fast one. Let me see, I think the first one was pretty, no, that's also a fast one. Maybe this one, oh. This a little bit higher, and so this one you can go faster. And once you find this and the other one, then you have them all, and then you have to learn to react at that moment. But always be ready for the fast. You are ready for the fast. When you detect fast enough that one is slower, go hard. And then be ready again for the slower one. Here one slower, you can go faster, 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 faster. This one was a bit faster. So most of them are a little bit slower. So most of them you can go faster, change placement and the one go slower. So then usually the final goal is to have random. So you go then, so you will not get used to the sequence. You go to options, click on shuffle. So you don't know which comes when. This was a little bit fat. Oop. Then maybe we can up the time scale 1:27. See, immediately again I start hitting edge because it's a little bit, not a little bit, quite a bit faster. This is 1:27, but you will get used to it. See, and when you get used to it, then the normal rhythm feels easier. And when you're playing against an opponent which plays a slower rhythm, you are ready to go fast. And then if this slow rhythm comes, you're like, oh, okay, boom. But always be ready for the fast rhythm, because if you want to go for the slow rhythm and hit fast, I'm like, oh, I will hit now. And then the fast rhythm comes, then you cannot react in time. So always be ready for the fast one. Like here, ready for the fast, ready for the fast. Oh, there's more time. Boom. Ready for the fast, ready for the... Oh, there's more time. Boom. Let me go give Anna something to eat. Every few minutes I will go upstairs and give her a spoon of the edamame, which she likes very much. So I would start, if you know table tennis, I would start with this one. If you're already a good player, I will immediately go with this one. I mean, even if you're not, those who will watch this video or watch the stream know table tennis or play VR. So I will go immediately with this difficult one. Patience, get it right. Then let's go back to 1. Then There's one loop on serve. Let's see this, which is then even slower, right? So let's take all of this. Loop on serve. That's what it was. For on counter loop, for on counter loop, for on counter loop, counter loop, counter loop, counter loop. And there was one loop on serve. The loop on serve is the slower one, right? Like this one should be loop on serve, which is lower there, right? Yes. So this was loop on serve. I did the serve, and from there he came. So you see, a little bit higher trajectory, a little bit slower. So you can do, there's now shuffle out, there's loop on serve and counter loop. Loop on serve and counter loop. So loop on serve is slower, the counter loop is faster. So you can change this rhythm. Loop on serve, counter loop. Loop on serve, counter loop. Loop on serve, counter loop. Then what you can do, what is next, there's one shot which goes to the backhand. The last one he played to the backhand, which is very good. This is pretty fast, right? So what I would do, since it's just one, take this and play counter loop. This is, whoever knows table tennis, this is what exactly the movement I play in real life, or any good player. Just a little bit wrist, little bit spin, in front, maybe a little bit up, brush, depends on your settings, mostly in front. Do the same here, then start changing. One here, one there, one middle. If you get this right, then take the one just before this, where he played forehand. So this now is this is pretty difficult. So this is one of the most difficult things to play. I mean, this should be one of the most difficult things to play because it's counter loop, both counter loop, and it's one forehand and one backhand. You have to move, and you have to play everything counter loop. So counter loop here, 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 counter loop here. Get used to it, then change placement, change your rhythm, one slow, one more brush, one more in front, one fast also, soft, up, soft, front, fast, soft, fast. Change it, because every shot is a little bit different, and you need to feel all of those. Change all the time. A little bit up, less spin, more spin, higher movement, longer movement, short, faster. Change it, because in the match there's not just one ball. The balls come different. Maybe this is always the same, but by practicing on this one, different shots of yours, up and front, fast, change placement, then in the match you can choose of those which fits best for the shot at the hand, and which fits best as tactical tool against the opponent, because sometimes it's better to go in front, sometimes it's better to go slower. If somebody's good at the fast ones, play slower. If somebody's good at the slow ones, play faster. But you need to have all this arsenal from which you then can choose. And then, once you have this, then you go shuffle, where you don't know where the ball will come, either to your backhand or forehand. Best would be if there would be also one in the middle, but that's the ones we have now. And back then I was changing, like I would take this shot, the same shot, and then I would duplicate and then just change the position, but I don't do this anymore because a certain shot is played to a certain position and it's most real there. Although you could do it. Let's say if I take like the slower one and I duplicate it and take the angle, it's the horizontal angle, and put it in the middle there, and then I have 3 shots. What is this? Oh, there you go. So this is then the most difficult. See, this is the most difficult because there are 3 positions now, and the 2 positions here and here, you don't know where it is. So maybe as an in between solution, you can take out the backhand and just play the forehand and the what is this, not shuffle? 1-1 all the time. Why? Shuffle doesn't work. 1 there, 1 here. 1 there, 1 here. 1 there, 1 here. What's wrong? There's something wrong. Got stuck or whatever. Okay, let's put the backhand again here. Ah, okay, now it is. I thought it would be. See, now at this point, I didn't know. It surprised me, and I was late to get my hand in the right position. So this is a very good practice for this. To find a position where you can change. So those are the most important shots. Let me go give Anna a spoon. And this is, by the way, what I practiced before the final with Netping, but with his own shots. He was always pivoting from there, so I found loops he did, loops on chop on backhand, middle forehand, and then I did this without knowing. Ah, there I was again not ready. So see, there I was a little bit too late and just reacted. The goal is to practice so much that you act on every ball. Loop, counter loop, even a little bit. So when you're like this, or like as you saw me like this one time, or here, that means I'm too late. I'm not ready. Practice, 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 practice till you get all tap, 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 tap. All those changes. This is a very, very important exercise. See, now I'm a little bit more ready, a little bit better. A little bit better here, a little bit better here. The more you practice, the better you become. That's the only way. Practice makes perfect. Then, if you feel it very, very good, you push yourself. 130. This is like kamikaze style now. And it doesn't matter if I'm late or not. Practice. Practice, practice. We get used to it. And then, as I said before, when you play against the normal shots, you will feel it's easy. It's slow. So this is a very, very important exercise. But of course, it's more important against the lefty, because against a right-handed player, you're supposed to play more to their backhands, not to their forehands. But just to find the rhythm and to prepare for a lefty who pivots a lot, like Netping, this is good because he will pivot a lot and attack with his forehand from there. So then this is the shot you get, and be ready. So then the goal is when you play your game, a match against somebody, you just execute what you programmed, not think. I mean, there's always things to do on the run, like to make changes. Because the opponent changes something. With Netping, this was a lot. He changed the serve. He changed things because he's a good player and tactically aware. And he can change very quickly to see, okay, this is not good. Let's do this. Okay, this is good. Let's do this. Oh, this is good. Let's do again. So you have to, as Felix said, it's like chess. Oh, this opening. Okay, I do this now. I do this move. What happens then? And then you see patterns and so on. But when you know a player, or we have the best is to get logs, what I do now, see the videos and see what they do good, what they do bad, what they do most of the time. And good players usually do certain patterns all the time. Like, for example, like here, Netping, try to pivot and attack. So one solution is to practice chop there and then counter loop, chop there, counter loop. So to have a serve there, I had serves and counter loops. I didn't know which comes when. So at the serve, I chopped long or opened long, back, ready for counter loop. Then let's go to the next one, which is the easiest. Let's go to the block, which comes from the backhand, which is the shot for a counter loop to middle. Forward loop to forehand, forward counter loop to middle. Those are the long shots. Okay, then do the let's do, since we started with counter loops, let's do the counter loops. Forward loop to backhand. Oh, this is the, what is this? This from the mid. What is this? This is not backhand. This forehand. Forehand. This is the warm up. Okay, when we did this, this is the warm up. This is what I said before. Like in real life, when you block, you go down. See how I go down? This is how you play in real life. You go down onto the table, which before you would go like this, more in front, which is not good. It's not real. When you see my real life videos from Manoli, it's always like this. Or if you see others warming up, like this. Except if they go back, then it's different. Middle. Let's go. Let's see. So those are from back, right? All right. Those are from back. Why is the rhythm so fast? It's still 130. Let's go back to 1. So this then is the next difficult. It's from back. It's the same counter loop, but back. So you take one counter loop, go a little bit back, but now, see, I don't know if you can see it, but if you're very relaxed, it's easy. Now this is easy like that. This is easy. Oh, I hit it. Where is this? Okay, it's here. Okay. Let's see one. I want to hit one. Ah, it was on. So this now fits easy. That's what I told you before. Take the most difficult. If you would start with this, we started with this, I think, when we did practice with Swiss. Edge, 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 all the time, like in real life. After VR. Now it's easy. Now I feel like, man, this is too easy. This is too easy. Let's up a little bit the 140. Ah, there you go. This feels good now. And change. And also faster, faster, soft, faster, soft, faster, soft, faster, faster, soft, soft, faster, soft, faster, soft, faster, soft. Let's give Anna the spoon. I forget always to get a new battery. How much is this? Oh, it's almost red. Let me quickly get another battery. All right. Charging now. Then let's go back to. You can take like all of them. How many are there? Let's see. This is another backhand count loop. Oh, that's the backhand count loop. Nice. Found counter loop to forehand. This is the one of those. Okay. Found counter loop to mid. Found counter to mid. Found counter to mid. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. This one too. Yeah. It's on the white line. Phone count loop close to the table zone. Phone count loop on soft loop. This is the fast one. Phone count on soft loop. Okay, those are the fast ones he did. Soft lift, no. Let's go again. Where are they? Phone count loop. Backhand count loop down the line, no. Backhand count loop to backhand. This is good. This we can use soon after this. This is also nice. So phone count to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there more? Phone count to the 6, 7, 8. Phone count loop to forehand. 9. 9. One is closed. Oh, see, this is so fast. 140. Let's go to 1 again. There's 1, 2 a little bit closer to the table. Okay, so they're all different now. More start in the middle, and it's different rhythm. So you have to get used to it. So now I put everything at once, which is much more difficult now, but doesn't matter. So this is the goal to have in the end. And it's good that I put them all. Let's see, so you can see I do many mistakes now. It was very difficult, but you will see in 5 minutes, we'll get used to it. They're all different, from different heights, different rhythms, different spin, different positions. Slowly, slowly. See, I get used to it. And this then is like match conditions. Because if you take one, no matter which it is, you get used to it very quickly. Just one. You stand there, dick. The difficult thing is then all of them. So I would go step by step by step by step. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have those. And you got this with so many different trajectories and speeds. Then you get used to this. And this is a match because I don't know what will come now. So when you give them to the forehand and you see it's going loop, you're ready to counter loop. And you have worked all of those, and then you're ready to go. Next one. Let's take one of them out. Okay, forehand in, forehand to forehand, forehand to net. Let's see if it's exact. This was forehand to net. This was this is not exact. This was net. This was a net ball. So let's delete. So let's do the backhand. There was a backhand counter loop I liked. I want to show, but just one. I just saw it. There, backhand counter loop down the line. Okay. Let's remember this. It's after the backhand block. Okay. And then comes one backhand counter to backhand. All right, this one. What is happening? So he is counter looping this. This is a little bit too slow. You should start like the at least have the ball when your ball reaches the ball machine at that moment to get the next one. Now you see my ball passes, and then it comes like ping ball. So I make it a little bit faster, more. So you have the feeling. There you go. That you play with somebody. Maybe a little bit faster. 147. This is about if I do this exercise with somebody, they play loop, I play loop. This is Chinese counter loop, what you see all the top Chinese do. Once you found, change also down the line. And if you do this all the time, then in the match, when they loop, you give them ball, they loop, you counter loop there, and they stand there with open mouth and think, oh, what a great ball. But for you, it's nothing special because you have practiced this all the time. So now, let's go back to normal. There's another one which goes down the line. Where is this? It was a little bit earlier. They can counter loop down the line. This is shuffle. We don't know one shuffle. Then you can start first with the one down the line. And play this. This has also a little bit. What spin is there? I think there's not much. So you can start. It has a little bit side spin, as you probably can see. This would curve much more in the old. It would be unplayable. Now it's okay. And then you play also down the line. There. This is too slow, but we cannot change the rate. Then you can have them both. With footwork. And then change. And then, as you might guess, shuffle. I don't know. It's a little bit too slow. Let's go 124. Oh, this is good. This is very difficult. This is how you become better. You see, this one is faster on the back end. So what you can do then is have in your mind when the back end comes, you just go a little bit with the wrist. The one which goes to the forehand, you kill. Backhand you put on the table with a little bit spin. Forehand you kill. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Something like this. Let me go. Give Anna something to eat. That's why, when was it? With Shane. I did the same with Shane's shots. And I was playing like this, but not so many mistakes, because I was playing like a few days. So I was playing extremely good. And then I played with Shane, and she said, oh, I play very good. So no, I played maybe 50%. Because I came from such a practice, 3 days, such practice, and then compared to this, competition was like 50%. But competition is much more difficult. So you have to reach high as possible. And then competition with the nerves. You're nervous, you're afraid to lose. There's pressure, your mind starts talking bullshit. Oh my god, and 9 all. We're all the same. Just some have learned to deal with this, but all our minds talk bullshit. And the more we want something, the bigger the event, the more bullshit our mind talks. I don't know why it does it. If you think about it, it's like self-destructive. Like it's my mind. It's like things you would say to an opponent, you cannot, you will lose this. You will say, you will lose, you will now you will hit again an edge. Like this is not something somebody should say to themselves. But the mind is like this, like, oh no, I'm not feeling. Yeah, you have to learn to deal with it and to concentrate on the ball. It's experience. So when you reach like this in practice, then maybe you play like this, 70%, 50%. And hope it's enough. Let's give out another spoon. Wow, those edamame soybeans are really, really yummy. Can you eat the, how you call it, the covering? I eat them, but it's too hard for Anna. So I give her the seed, the bean from within, and I will eat the surrounding. So next one. Now let's go a little bit easier. Where the counter loops backhand are where the block is. Chop, there's also chop block. Where's the other? Counter loop. Alright, so backhand block, backhand block, backhand block. There's a lot of blocks. Backhand chop block, flick, backhand to backhand. Backhand to backhand is easy ball. So backhand to backhand, what is like a very easy shot. Like backhand is like backhand is like this. This is the ball like he played, like this. But let's not go to this. Let's go to the block. Yeah. So this is so slow now and so easy. I'll fall asleep. That's how easy it is. This is the block. So you can start like this. Just loops, loop here, loop there. Small movement, forearm and wrist, rush the ball, more in front. And then you start swinging. Tube, and above all, hit the fucking ball. That's very important. You need to remember, hit that fucking white thing which comes. But I got used to the fast rhythm. Now you go for killers. Boom, 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 boom. Easy measy. What a peasy. When you start high, then this is super easy. The only reason to start the other way around is if you're so out of practice, or your basics are not good, that if you play counter loops, you will lose like 8 out of 10, and then it's not good. Then start with loop on block like this, slow to find it, to get used to it. Start slowly here, and then you go for the counter loop, and then you go for the killers. Like this is so fast, I don't even need to look for the 14. It's good. Those are coming back. What I see. The numbers don't matter anymore. What I see. This is not coming back. This is for sure not coming back. That don't come. They're not touching those. It's just like in real life. And as I said, get ping ball, ping com, and whatever you want. You're not touching those. So it's all good. Everybody is happy. And then once you did this, then you can, when you find the killers, then you raise the rhythm. As I said before, when mine killer reached there, to come back as if they would catch it. Of course, if they catch the killer, the ball would be faster because of my speed, but doesn't matter. Just for the sake of rhythm. I think it's a little bit faster. 147 was good, I think. 148, 150. Let's see. Ah, it's too fast. I cannot, I don't have time to go back. This. Hella. And then it's very important to get the rhythm right. I mean, you will always never play like this rhythm in the match, but if the other one happens to catch it, you're ready. Pop, 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 pop. Let's give another spoon. And everything, as I said, everything is unconscious. Like this is conscious, but you're programming yourself to execute unconsciously. You just do it. Now I'm conscious about it, and I say, okay, I do this. I do this often enough. Then in the match, the moment the ball comes here, pop up, it's like it gets triggered from the visuals. You don't even think anymore. You just think like, okay, I have to play more there, I have to play more there. That's why I do all the positions, like backhand, middle, forehand down the line. And then based on the opponent, say, okay, I have to play more in the middle, more in this corner, like net being needed more in the forehand corner to get him out of his position. So then you just say, okay, I will play more there, and then you just play. The only thing you think about is before the point, like, okay, I will play more there, or now I will play to change, to surprise him. I will start there. I will start in the middle and then go corners. So before the point, you might think this, but then you just play. You just trigger. You don't think at that moment. If it's fast, if it's slow, you can think. Then if you're somebody who likes to pivot, which I don't do, you have space, but if you are somebody, you can, let's go a little bit too much in the corner here. I have there my how do you say, my shelves, but you can do this also then. Then you can take then what you can do now is a very good thing. Backhand, not down the line, the other one I want, the counter loop. So this is now very, very, very important. But let's first do all the backhand blocks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backhand counter, no, 6. Backhand to backhand also, which is a little bit softer. Backhand block, backhand block, backhand block, backhand block, backhand to backhand. As you said, the backhand to backhand is just this. The other one is blocking. Backhand to backhand, backhand to backhand. So that's quite a few. 1, 2, backhand, backhand, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. Backhand to backhand again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Blocks. And backhand to backhand. So there's 15 or something. Let's see. So as you see again, you see that it's different now. This I could play with forehand. So see what a big difference this makes now. And as I said, if you want to go one ball at a time, from one go two, play with it, get used to it. When you feel you have it, like it's easy, put another one. Then random. I just put all now to show you. You saw what I did with just one ball. Poo, 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 because I know it's there. But now there are 15 balls. And they're a little bit slower, a little bit faster, a little bit more in the middle, a little bit more to the corner, a little bit higher, a little bit lower, just as in the match. So now it's not so easy anymore, because now I have to react, I have to move. See, this I could play with forehand. Now it goes more to the backhand. This was a little bit shorter. It was slow. Higher, lower, middle, corner. See? Not easy. But this is like a match. This means like if I play this half an hour, it will be easy for me. See, now I was ready for the one I lost before. Because what happens is like the first one went in the corner, I was too late. Then I will have this in my mind. Like, okay, next time it goes there, I react faster. So it gets in my mind. Maybe I forget again. Maybe I'm too late again. But the more I play, the more ready I am. Or if higher, higher, wait a little bit. Go. If it's slower, go a little bit down to your knees. All this, the more I think those higher, I think are the backhands. And again, once you have this, then you up the rhythm. Let's go 139. Let's see. more in front. There you go. And now comes the most important thing of all in this. Let's take them all out and just leave one. The first one was good. This one, backhand out. Okay, it's just this, yeah? Alright. So now, change of rhythm. That's the most important thing of all. As Waldner also said, change of rhythm. Backhand, counter loop to backhand. This one. So, let's start with normal speed. This is the most important thing of all, and you will see the difference from top players to not so good players. The top player, you will see them always ready for the fast one. You will see them up, ready here. Like short, 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 short. If the ball comes slower, they go back and hit. That's why I see many times people, they decide beforehand what they will do. Like you do a good shot, they just smash it or hit it fast. You say that's not a good player, because they just decided beforehand what they will do, and they're not reacting to the ball properly. So if you see like you do a good job, you do a good loop, and they just hit it, means they're not a good player. Good player, if they hit it, they are on position. Pop, 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 pop. Do not just whatever. So, and this has to be trained, because otherwise, either you want to attack all the time, and you're like ooh, ooh, ha ha, and then when the ball comes and the other ones attack, you're like you're like fuck. Or you are too passive. If you want block, always block. And then the opportunity comes for you to attack. The ball is high. What do? You give it back again. You don't take advantage of it. So, because you got used to the block. The ball comes high, and you're like, or too late. Or, So for this, you need to practice change of rhythm. The one is the counter loop, which I will just play with like this. I will go hard. This I will just with the wrist. Just with the wrist. Here I go. Just with the wrist. Here I go. Here I go. Just with the wrist. Here I go. See? There I was not ready. This is what happens in match. I had the opportunity to go hard, but I was waiting for the fast one, and then the slow one came, and I just played it on the table. It's not good. This was opportunity missed. And again, especially against when you play against your level of players, or a little bit better, you need to take advantage of every single opportunity that is given to you. Otherwise, bye-bye. The one who takes opportunity and is ready has the upper hand. They're almost, but in the end I did. I was ready here. Then you can go faster rhythm again. Let's go 140. Very good. You will find where exactly you will have to keep your racket. So to be able to accelerate or just hold. Let's give Anna another spoon. Okay, Anna finished eating, so I'll do a little bit more. Okay, let's go back to 1 and let's try to find, because this I can know a little bit from before, because they're not coming exactly from the same position. So when I go there, I know it's the counter loop. Now let's try to find if there is a backend on the same position. Oh, so it will not move. Then it will be this is very close. This is very, very close. Let's, how no, okay, the second above from the down the line. See this? Well, this too far away. This too far away. Backend block. It's close, but the other one was better, I think. And this too far away. And far away. Also too far away. So nothing else. What's with the both backends here? Oh, too low. This one too low. Okay, the one which was closest was the second one up. This one, I think. Yes. So this is just a little change. And if it's very fast rhythm, I almost don't see it. And if the rhythm is fast, then I see even less. Yes, it's good there. Let's go faster rhythm. 140 again. See, I can't see it because I'm acting so fast. I cannot concentrate exactly because I'm moving all the time. So this is very, very good now. This is super difficult. This is very, very good. This is very good. This is maybe the most important thing of all. Change of rhythm. Change of rhythm. It's very, very good. No, see, I went too fast. So this is the thing I said. The good players don't do this. It can happen, but most of the time you will not see a good player just swing. Now I just did. This was not good. I was not a good player at this moment. -2 points. But that's why we practice. Oh, yes. Again, I didn't react. I moved before I knew what ball is coming. That's not good. So with practice, this goes away. And that's why you see, I see many times with players like Aloub, and they just go for it. What the fuck? And a good player will not see it. They're there. And then if you play, then they go boom. So those are the top players. So if you want to become a top player, this is what you need to practice. There you go. See, like everything okay. I did everything. Then the last one, as I said, you have to be more ready for the fast, because you don't have time to react to the fast. So you have to. That's why you have to have the racket high, because if fast comes, you are there. Boop, 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 boop. And you have it. You need to have your hand in a position where you can quickly accelerate with wrist back front and let the hand fly. You have to find the spot which is best for you, where you can do this, and then react quickly. The last one I almost missed. I reacted late, but in the end, I still did something. But this will come better and better and better the more you play. Now, the one mistake I did, everything good, then I played one fast, two fast, and then I was with the racket here again, like I would go for a third one. And here I'm not ready to play the fast one. First one came and I was little bit down. I have to be here, and I had problems. That's why I do the practice. Because if it's only fast, you go here, boom, 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 boom. But here you're not ready to play the small one, and then you go like this. You have to always be like here, even after every hard one, here, ready for the small. No, again. Then you can add, because usually you don't get so many fast ones. You can do like I have now, but now it will be even more difficult because I have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks and one fast one. So most of the time I will be swinging hard, 5 to 1. One of them is the fast one, and now I have to swing mostly fast. There you go. Now it's ready. Good. See, mostly, and have in mind when the other one comes short. There you go. Now I did it. Pop, 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 pop. And then you add another one. You can do then, where's the down the line? This one. Bring the down the line also into the game. But because it's a little bit more difficult, let's take the counter loop to the backhand out at first and have just one change. Okay. Go a little bit slower because there's also movement of body now. That's more difficult. Alright, let's go this. 129 is the rhythm now. That's too easy. Let's go 140, 130. Let's go 133. Let's see. This is good. This is at my limits. Always push to your limits. Very good. And then you can take also the backhand counter loop too. So this is now even more difficult. So you have 5 ones where you go hard, one soft, moving counter loop here, without knowing, of course, what is coming. Ah. This is good exercise. Ah, this I wasn't ready. There you go. I wasn't ready for the fast one. Ah, there I was ready. There I was ready, but mistake. Let's continue to learn. We'll be able to hit at least one of those, and then add one more, and then add another thing and another thing. And then you have a complete practice. Ah! There you go. Got it. Choop, soft. And the more you do it, the more you can relax instantly for the shot, because there you have to relax. If you're too late, you're a little bit tense, and you will lose it. You will learn to relax, and then on the fast, relax. Then you can add one of the counter loops close to the forehand, close to the table, forehand. Let's see this. Was this good? Let's see. Let's go a little bit slower. 122. Because now it has. Yes. Ah. I didn't select it. Fuck. Counter loop plus is there. This one. Shoo! Ah. Let's get one of this. Ah. There we go. So as you see, this is how you build an exercise. Start with 1, add 2, add 3, and then the more you practice, you start immediately with more. Not just one. I'm just showing you from 0 how to get there. And if you do this often enough, then you will start immediately with this. Maybe a few minutes from one position, just for warm up, and then you go immediately for this. And then you can also add, there was one like safe, defense high to backhand. What's with this one? This defense. Okay, so this defense. How much spin? 45. This is defense from Swiss, so you can first see how it stops now. It stops a little bit on the table, just as in real life. So you can start with see, I don't hit it right because of the spin which stops now on the table, which was not before. So I have to get used to it, just as in real life. This I remember when I was going to real life, it stopped. I don't have to switch it off. It stopped, and I wouldn't hit the ball right. Now where is it? Backhand does this, backhand save to middle. Also the higher ones now. And practice this too. The high ones. Let's go to the defense. Backhand, defense to backhand. Let's take the first. That's pretty high. Let's take another one. I like the one I had before. Backhand defense with side spin. Backhand defense side spin. Backhand defense with side spin. Backhand defense side spin. Backhand defense to backhand. There was the short to backhand. Counter loop, counter loop, counter loop, counter loop, counter loop. One defense to middle. One close. Is it? A short to middle. Was it this? Defense high to backhand. Is it this? Yes, that's one. Okay. See, now it stops. I see it, but I will get used to it. So first, work on this till you get it. And this one, you practice this with 45. Then the chops will be easy, the normal chops. You will be able to go like this on the normal chops. It's quite a bit of spin. It's 45, I remember right? Yes, minus 45. Still the timing, because it's stopping. I have to go more in front. There you go. This is it. It's like real life now. I feel it because this happens all the time in real life. I'm waiting too much for the ball, but the ball stops a little bit from the backspin. So this is good. So then you add this. This is defense side to backhand. Wait, for a defense backhand lift, not lift. Backhand defense to backhand, back defense to backhand, back defense side to backhand. This one. So then, when you get used to it, you add this also, because this can also happen in matches. You play them, you all play them. Okay, just with Swiss, of course, chops. Then you have to be ready to kill it. Boom. There you go. And there you have all practice. And also if you get the one high, backhand safe. There was one backhand safe. So another one. Let's go from here. Soft backhand to backhand. Soft backhand to forehand. Let's see the soft backhand to forehand. How's this is? What is this? That's a strange ball. This we delete. Soft backhand to forehand, delete. Forehand, forehand, forehand to middle. There's a safe somewhere. Was it here? Backhand safe to middle. I think it's this one. Yes. So you also can start practicing. Now you can even smash those like in real life. Look what nice smash. Yeah, that's nice. Although you don't smash those. The only ones you should smash are the ones really high. Till here, your shoulder a little bit higher, you should play loops. That's also where you see top players. When it's high, they will go loops, but it's a better shot. More quality, it has trajectory. And those are not coming back. Before they would come back. Not anymore. And Swiss knew it. He said, okay, now it's like real life. I cannot return many. Maybe 1, 2, 3. Yeah, catch them, but that's it. So let's have this also. And then we have almost all practice. The only thing missing then is serve and return, which I didn't have here because there was no serve. But this is what I do then also in the against the opponent I play. Take the serves, what I do most, and then find the combination which is good. And also that I have then the in, out, the footwork of return and out, and return and out. Okay, let's see. There you go. I hit my knee. So you get the idea. You have many different shots. And this is then how you practice. And of course, as I said, also the short return, which I didn't have. What you can do, as I said, what I did also was net ping. You have the serves he does most, you take it out, and then combine it with the next shot. Like, let's say next shot he attacks, you take same amount of serves and attacks, 3-3 maybe, so you don't know which is coming. And then you're ready. Let's turn this off. I think that's it. Yeah, so then if it's a serve and a loop, take 3 serves, 3 loops, so you're ready, you don't know. When there's a serve, you go in, either flick or chop, come out. Flick, chop, out, counter loop. And the loops to be on all positions. And this is how you create a proper training session. Proper training session, you play 2-3 hours, and if you still drink, I don't drink anymore, you deserve your beer afterwards. I stopped drinking like 5, how many years now? 22? 3 years, 3.5 years almost. So this is how you practice. And let's go through all the shots to see which are good and which are not good. This is defense. It's good defense. Let's see how much there is. Spin 59. This is very heavy, as you can see. See? It's very heavy. You can start slow. Just wrist up. Open racket. And you can go harder. Go down below the ball, and then legs up, wrist, forearm, caramba. This was not good. Caramba. This was good. 16. Next one, let's go from shot to shot. First one. This is a higher one. Spin also 59. And the more you get used to it, the easier it becomes. And you can do the same with forehand. Wow, look how much spin. Soft high, beginning, till you got it. Here I have some problems, so I will continue till I got it. There you go. This one is good. It's a little bit higher than I think. Once I have it, boom. Put more body in it. Rotation. Hitting the ball. Right. Let's not play too many, because otherwise I will not survive this. 62. Oh yeah. That is fun. 62. High. Shaka. So this is high. You can go in front, even if it's 62, because it's so high. But you have, of course, to go fast. Otherwise, it falls down. Otherwise, if you just go this pop, see, you have to go, pow, really, caramba shot. And then you can also do one here, one there, bam, bam, forehand, backhand, forehand, backhand. That's 122. Those are not coming back. Those are very, very good. As I said, if you learn to loop good against 62, then the normal chops will feel almost like no spin to you. You will be able to break the ball if you can loop those hard here. Let's go to the next. Defense to forehand. 51. So you see, it's many of the same now. Next one, defense with side spin to middle. Ooh, this looks heavy. Those are the ones he said he can go to 100. Let's see, 69. But this has also 40 side spin. This was the ones I did with side spin. Or you can see it how it curves in the air. But once you get used to it, then becomes easier and easier. Next one, defense with side spin again to middle. Holy shit, 67. This is the most heavy till now. So if this is the side spin, it's easier to play with backhand. Yalla, in front, there you go. Let's go forehand. There you go. Like in real life. Up. Is there more defense? Fuck. Backhand defense to backhand. My shoulder already hurt. This is 55. That's the 1-2. Boom. See now 55. After 60, what was it, 69? Even the 55 feels easy or easier, relatively. Everything is relative. So imagine normal chop was 20-30. Side spin again to the middle. 45. What is this? Ah, this is the strange one. This is this one he did. This one. This is 45 and it feels like almost there's no spin. Look, they go out. Can go totally in front. There you go. Next one, backhand offensive defense. This one, choof. It's 28, but it's like, holy shit, this is crazy. Ooh, this is crazy. Those are the those ones here. It's not very important, but I still had it just in case. Another one of those. This goes to the middle with 3. There's no spin. But 49 side spin. So this is only side spin. I don't like this. Let's get it off. There's another spin. Big offensive defense with side spin again. Forehand 16. So this again, something like this. So I took this because it's a strange shot, and just to get the feel of it. Let's see how many mistakes I do. Because it's a different shot. I need to get the feeling of it. So I take 1, 2 of those to get used to it just a little bit, not too much, because it's not a shot which comes often. Backhand defense to backhand, normal defense. How much this? 32. So this is like a normal chop, a good chop. 32 is like a good chop. It's not crazy, but it's good. This was 20. Imagine this. 35. There you go. It was a good chop. You saw how I went into this. Now I predict this will be very easy for me, because this is half of 69. This will be like no spin. Oh, but this went strange. There you go. And same with back and forehand, although I have no space here. Pow. Next one. Forehand counter loop close to the table. We had those, so we don't have to do this. There's one loop on serve. This is the loop on serves. You don't need this, so delete this and have just the counter loops. Again, defense, defense, defense. Pick offensive, offensive. Counter loop close to the table. Counter loop, counter loop, counter loop. All this we had. Counter loop, counter loop, counter loop. So we don't play it again. Forehand loop on serve to forehand. Yeah, let's take it away. Again, just keep the counter loops. Loop, counter loop, close to the table. Oh, many, eh? Close to the table, close to the table, close to the table, close to the table. Wow. And this was the backhand here. Then forehand defense to middle. Let's see. 34. This is again little. There you go. I think we take this out because they are not in the beginning the heavy ones were enough. Backhand lift high to middle. There you go. Has a little bit side spin. It kicks a little bit, but here you can practice smashes or loops. Better is the loop, because look how it jumps. See, the loop jumps more to the opponent. Very nice. Backhand lift. So they leave this for a counter loop on soft loop to backhand. This is the one. Let's play one. This also good to get used to. Look at the block. Look how beautiful the block is. So this you can take to learn the block or to feel the block. Just as in real life. Little bit wrist, pop, little bit downward, pop, 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 or counter loop, just with the wrist, using the incoming speed. This is the one where he chopped or made a serve, and I looped like this, and he counter looped. So it's also good to practice a few of those to be ready to defend when you are back here. Be ready to defend, and then also counter loop from back to find the rhythm. Those I did with Vlad. I played Vlad, I went also from back and practiced counter loops. So what is this? How is this called? Counter loop. Forward counter loop on soft loop. Okay. There's another one. Forward counter loop on soft loop. Ooh. This is very fast. How much is this? 18. But it's the faster rhythm. Faster physics. And when you get used to the speed, then you lose the fear of those. You see, the only thing I have to really do is hold the racket and just minimal wrist. Then if I want, I can go also a little bit counter loop, just with the wrist, use the incoming speed, brush a little bit, and that's it. Then you can combine both. They're a little bit different and faster. It's a little bit slower. Maybe this can hold. This you can counter loop. This hold. This counter loop, and then you can counter loop both. But it's a different rhythm, so it's good. See how I have problems still, but I get used to it. Very good. Then soft lift with backhand. This is, I guess he plays like this. This is also good. This is very good shot. You can practice your killers. This is a very good shot to practice those killers here. Or with forehand. You play, he goes there, he lifts up, and then you learn to, those are not coming back. I don't care who you are, it's not coming back. Maybe one if they are in position, the top players may bring one. But if I go here, they bring back, and if I go there, bye-bye. We have again defense. Let's see if they are good enough. But we have so many already. So this is not good. This is, we can leave this, because this is, I would say, around 30. Very, 35. So let's leave one higher with backhand defense to backhand. Let's rename this to minus 35. Backhand defense 35. So you know it's an easier one relative to the others. Backhand defense to forehand. Let's see this one. What is this? What the fuck is this? And why does it come so fast? Rate 120. This is wrong rate. This has to be 1 or something. This also with this strange. A little bit side spin. Yeah, this is also good. This is less. Maybe it's 25. 14. Okay, let's rename this to So we know those are softer. Very soft. So this is the softest till now. Backhand defense short to middle. What is this? Ah, this is the one. What is this? Ah, this is short. This is good. This is like then what's this? This 40, 45, 48. See, I got the feeling.
I get the feeling from it without tools, without measurement devices.
This is my device. My eyes and my feeling. If you play so many times, 45 was close. 40 for the whites, 48. So this is good. Because it's maybe it's good to write generally minus 48. So this one is good because it's like a chop, because it's low. Yes. This is good for chops. No, not there. Front. Before I would do like this. Now it's there. A little bit up and there. Hella. There you go. This is very good practice. This is very good for chops, normal chops. This is difficult because it's in the table. That's very good. Defense, high to backhand. That's also good, and it's easy. It's around 20 maybe even less. Ooh, this 45? What the fuck? Because it's higher. Doesn't feel at all like 45. Not at all. Maybe because of the height. Like the 48, the lower. Maybe because the lower came like this, low. This feels like 20. Easy. Let's leave this 2. Another defense. Backhand defense, shorts to middle, net. This will leave also. Oh, this heavy. This very heavy. 60 and more, 67. Here you can also practice flicks on backspin. Go below the ball and hit it up from under the ball, from below up. Use the spin, like the spin goes in front. See how it flies? But it goes into the net. So you just lift it a little bit and let it then go where you want. You use this spin to your advantage. There's a very nice point with Malong and Ioannis, our player, Greek, was chopping with this long pips. Malong was staying here. I think he did it with the backhand, and he's going like he would play a chop, and then he does last moment like this. Oh, very. Let's see if I find it. Up, more up, like this. It's very good. I didn't play it. So this is like the other one. I like those. You can really go. There you go. So this is a nice one. Forehand, so we have serves. Forehand, we have also flicks. Forehand, serve, short to forehand. So this is what the batteries, and I don't have much left. So here you can practice flicks. And I can show you the combination I was talking about. Like, let's take the forehand counter loop down the line. Forehand counter down the line, forehand counter loop forehand. So you can practice on this. Pop, pop, pop. those combinations. Opening, counter loop, counter loop. Counter loop, opening, counter loop. See, I'm losing because now I have the movement where I have to go in, out, which is very important to practice this combination. Ella. Ella, pusti. There you go. Or since this is no spin, maybe I can also drop shot. I can work on do it a little bit faster. Let's go. See, I can work on. This is no spin. How much is this? 17. This is like no spin, and I can practice to get it down. Or then back and flick, or back in this, point flick. Let's go quickly because the battery will die. Same with the other service, another one, it's the same. This has a little bit more spin. This has 30, maybe more. This has 20. My measurement device is not there. It has always to do. It has to do with because it comes like say when it comes straight, it always feels more. That's why, like the one coming from down and the ones which go like this, they feel less. Here you can also practice long chops or opening chop here, back and flick from here, everything. Very good. So one is totally no spin, the other one is just a little bit flick. This is a flick to, what the fuck? This I have with rhythm of but this is like too strong. Yeah, this is too difficult. Let's get this off. There's no point in practicing this because it's just too difficult. There's another flick. So because it has this rhythm, you can practice like serve there, go here, practice with the serve, up here. Let's get this faster rate. Don't want to wait so much. That's 55. Oh, battery is low. Let's get this post delay 2, but let's have 1. On the flick, let's leave a flick in there, doesn't matter. Forward serve short to middle, again 1. This is middle, okay. And you can practice with the backhand. Why did this drop? 24. There you go. Or flick. Backhand to backhand. This is a normal backhand. We had this before. Just like a normal backhand, we can attack. We had this already. Backhand chop block. Ooh. Ooh. How much spin is there? 32, but there's 55 side spin. So what you could do here is have the previous shot backhand to backhand, becomes chop, and do this. This comes too quickly back. Let's give it more time. Shot block rate is 70. This needs more, like 1 something. because you go into the table like this. Yes. Let's leave one shop block there. Backend block, we had block. Backend counter loop on the line, we had block. Backend counter loop to backhand. This we had this. Forehand counter loop to forehand. We had this, right? Backhand counter loop. Let's go a little bit more here. Yes. We had this. Forehand counter loop to forehand. Ah, this is a long one. Ah, this I think is the first. Forehand loop out. Yes, this out. So let's delete this. Forehand loop to forehand. Forehand loop to forehand. Ah, those are the block ones. Okay, let's have them all together. How many are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, this was the... So you can... have a block. And one was to the middle. And this one, okay. So, you get the idea. Same as before. Just have to go quickly because my battery is almost dead. Let's see how much I have left. Oh, 10%. Okay, let's go quickly. Forward counter loop to middle. Okay, backhand safe to middle. This was the higher thing we played before. Okay, we played this also. Forward counter loop, not the counter loops. Forward loop to forehand. You don't need this. Take this out. Ah, there you are, almost finished. Forehand to middle, forehand to middle. Like this is like the normal forehand. Okay, let's leave this for those shots, like a normal forehand. That's good. Forward counter loop to middle. Forward counter, we had this again. A forehand to forehand. Okay, for this, let's leave this also. Forward counter loop to forehand. Those are the another counter loop. Forehand chop block short. Ah, this is the chop block he played. Get this away. This doesn't do anything. If he gets this in the match, he will get the point. Forehand loop from high to backhand. Ah, those are nice. Forehand loop from high to backhand. Like when you stand back and defend a little bit. That's very good. Let's see the second one. Nice. And third one. Nice. So here you can stand here and work on your defense, and then slowly also start to counter loop. Ella. There you go. Very good. Forehand counter loop close to the table to forehand. Ah, this is the extra. Okay, that's it. That's it. Delete this, and that's it. Okay, 4%. Let me save this. Battery level low. Okay, let me save this. No, not like this. Go here, advanced, backup and reset. It freezes. It freeze. Bomb machine. Upload. It's 943.1. That is the ball machine. What is 943.1? So many for the thing. All right, that's it. I have only 4% left. So any moment will shut off. This is it. This is how you practice. And I uploaded this was 9.943.1. And this is how I do it. Isn't it strange that exactly now I'm finished? So I will have to shut off the headset because otherwise everything I did now will not be saved, I think. And I have to do it all again. So that's it. You saw what I did. You can do the same. You can download the drills. And with this, if you practice enough every day, half an hour, 1 hour, if you have more time, 2 hours, like proper table tennis, 2-3 hours, you have almost all you need. Just, what is there not? No good, like really good source, but anything else is there. You can have proper practice everything. I showed you how to connect everything. Start with one, then bring another, then bring left, right, forehand, backhand, change of rhythm, defense, lobs, everything. And that's it. I hope this helps somebody. 2%. This will go off now. All right, that's it. See you next time. Bye-bye.